What's going on, everybody? It's Tony here with Nerds Never Sleep. I've got another GoodSmile Company pop-up parade figure to unbox for you guys today. Now, if you have been keeping up on the channel, I basically have a crap ton of pop-up parades kind of just backed up that I have not opened yet. So I've been highlighting at least one every single week to open up and share with you all at home. Now, this week's luck of the draw was the actual classic Lucy from Fairy Tale. Previously on the channel, I did do her Taurus outfit as well as Gray and Natsu. So I'm kind of rounding it out and getting our standard Lucy now to go with the two boys. Now I do have a couple other Fairy Tale ones as well. I do have Urza's and I do have, I think, one other Lucy. So, and I do have Wendy on the way. So those could pop up in the rotation at some time too. But Lucy is always a fan favorite. Her Taurus costume actually did very well considering how YouTube is with the revealing anime boobs kind of content. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to take a look at the standard costume for Lucy, which, I mean, in all respect, it's not much less revealing than the Taurus outfit. So for those of you who were kind of looking forward to seeing more Fairy Tale content, I got you covered today. So as always, I'm going to bring you guys in. We'll take a look at the box here before we open it up and see how she looks inside. So let's get on to that right now. So as you can see, first off, if you're familiar with the pop-up parades, this Lucy has the older style box. So just like Gray and Natsu, she's a little bit of an older figure as far as these go. I think she has not yet received a re-release. I'm not 100% sure, but she does have 2 or 3 other variations as well. And you can see obviously right through the box here, which is what I like about these. You can see through the fronts, you can see through the sides at kind of what you're getting. So you can also know if there's any defects. Again, the top of the box is clear as well. And on the back, we obviously have all our old style pop-up parade patterns here on the box and all of your information about the collectible here on the back. So nothing really new to see here. Again, old style box. We're going to go ahead right now and we're going to open her up because I'm really excited to see how she came out. Okay, so as always with all these, we've got our cuts to make. Open the box here. And as always, the clamshell is going to make a lot of noise. And take your time, cut very slowly so you don't want to wreck the figure itself. Around the clamshell. Her hair does come pretty close to the top of the clamshell, so do be careful when you cut that tape. You don't want to cut through it and cut her head. So, she's going to pop right open here. She's all inside her clamshell. And this Lucy has a pink base. A little different. I was expecting her to have a blue base just because of her costume. She's going to have 3 keys here for her foot pegs. And she looks like she is all one piece as well. Make sure you're careful unwrapping her. You don't want to wreck the hair or anything like that. Her arm comes off. Again, she is all one solid piece here. And she does have another little tiny thing. She has her key. Don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that, but she has a little tiny key that you're going to be able to put in her hand here. So she has her foot pegs here. We're going to plug her right in. She snaps right in. Boom. I got some tape stuck to me. And I'm going to attempt to open this little tiny key right here. I'm going to actually cut that because it's taped. Hopefully not cut my fingers. And let's see if we can get this little key out. So, probably not even going to be able to see it, but I do have a little tiny key here. And I believe she's going to hold it because it does have a little tiny thing to fit into her hand with. So, very interesting that they did that. There is actually a little key that will plug into her hand to hold the key. And it's a little bit of a pain in the butt to get because it's so tiny. But there we go. Got it in. And she's holding her key. So she looks like she's really a really cool piece here, and I'm going to bring you guys in and let you guys take a closer look at her right now. All right, so here's a little free cam 360 look at Lucy. As you can see, she looks very good. I'm actually, again, impressed by this one already, just from the costume and the pose, everything itself. She looks really, really good. So as you can see, she is holding that key in her hand. She's got her whip on her hip. I'm going to zoom you guys down here, let you take a closer look at her. Again, all the lines and everything, all the sculpt, the paint, all look really, really good. There's no kind of sloppiness here. Sorry about that blur. Again, up to her kind of thigh highs here. Everything looks good and clean. The whip on her hip. Everything looks really good. Again, as with these pop-up parades, they even did a good job tipping the whip. Everything else, kind of braiding it, looks really good. You know, she's got her little skirt on here. She's got her key pouch right there. Is even the ruffles and everything on her shirt. On her top, she has her fairy tale emblem right there. You know, everything is looking pretty good. The hair is actually sculpted really, really well. Even the earrings and the face came out amazing. Now here you go. Here's the key that she's holding in her hand. That's the little kind of add-on that he had for you to plug into her. Looks good. Again, all the line work is really good. Everything's clean. I mean, obviously, because she has no sleeves on, you can see the seam right there for her arm, but that's not really that big of a deal. It's not a make or break with this figure because she looks really good. So, again, they did a fantastic job with her. Let's zoom back out for you guys. And I'm going to show you her with a couple of the other GoodSmile Pop-Up Parade fairy tale pieces right this second before we close this out. So first off, here she is with her Taurus costume, actually, right here. And again, they look really, really good together. If you want to take a closer look at Taurus, again, I did unbox her on the channel as well. But again, they look really great posed together. I'm going to show you guys her with Natsu right now, too. And here is the standard Lucy with the standard Natsu right here. And again, they look great together. I know the lighting makes her base looks red as well, but it is actually a kind of pink shade. I just didn't want the light to be too overpowering because of the white colors in the figures. And last but not least, here she is with Gray in his Pop-Up Parade form as well. And again, now these all look really, really good together. I'm going to try to squeeze them in and get them all in one shot for you guys before I finish up here. And here's a look at, kind of a look at all four of them put together. So again, very good looking set, very good looking series. And the standard Lucy is a great addition to this one. All right, so that's it for another very impressive GoodSmile Company Pop-Up Parade figure. Now, again, I got to give it to them. There are not a ton of fairy tale, low-end, like affordable figures. And with this Pop-Up Parade line, it really does kind of get that niche right there because, again, there are a lot of higher end and expensive figures, but if you're looking to just get something smaller, you're looking for something that's, you know, in a budget, these are fantastic. And I gotta say, they killed it with this Lucy. Now, I was not really expecting her to be bad because I already unboxed the Taurus one, who I was very impressed with as well, and did Gray and Natsu as well over here. So I already kind of knew what to expect because she came out around the same time as these two. But yeah, the quality on these is very, very good, and I'm super impressed by them. So I'm going to say, if you're a fairy tale fan or a fan of Lucy or just your anime girls in general, I got to definitely recommend this one. She is fantastic. They did a great job on everything from the mold, the sculpt, the colors. I mean, just a little detail having the key and it not just being some flimsy thing you just poke on. It actually has a key that you got to key into her hand, so it will stay in her hand. Just a little kind of addition that they did, where it's not just something that just you kind of just balance on her hand and hope it doesn't fall off. So happy with that as well. Now, there isn't really a lot to say about this one that hasn't already been said with the previous ones I've unboxed. But again, I'm going to definitely recommend her to anybody who's a fan. I'm going to review her again on a scale to comparable things. So as far as other prize figures and things in this price range, I'm going to give her, as I think I've done with all these, I'm going to give her a high 8 out of 10 because she came out fantastic. And I know they have done a L or XL version of this one as well. So something newer Pop-Up Parades have done, Good Smiles on with Pop-Up Parades, they've made larger scale versions of them that are a little bit more detailed apparently. So I know they did this one in a L or XL. So you can get her actually in a bigger scale if you want. But of course, you're going to pay a lot more. I think they range like 100 and up for the larger ones. So preferably, for me, I'd rather just get the smaller ones and get 3 smaller ones or 4 smaller ones for the price of 1 larger one. But that's just me because, again, I'd rather have the variety here and save my larger stuff for things that are going to kind of be different, be a different pose and stuff. But yeah, if you're interested in this, you might want to take a look at the larger figure as well and see which one you are more interested in getting. But again, all in all, I think she's fantastic. Another great addition to my growing Pop-Up Parade collection over here. And I do highly recommend her. I think she came out fantastic. Hats off to Good Smile. You guys did a great job with this line. The whole line looks great so far. Again, if you guys liked the video, thank you for watching. Give it a like, give it a share. Click that subscribe button down below. Follow me on all the social medias. I'm literally everywhere now that I can find. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.